Good morning everyone. Welcome to today's maths class. Let us continue the problems from the chapter Data Handling. In the previous class we have learned how to draw pie chart or circular graph. Okay, we learned how to draw the circular graph or pie chart for the given data when the values are given. Now we can find the circular angle when the data is given, that we have already learned. Now we need to find the values when the corresponding angles are given. For the given data, if we know the angles, we can find those values. Okay, that we are going to learn from the exercise 5.2, that is fourth problem. Look at the question, all of you. The adjoining pie chart gives the marks scored in an examination by a student in Hindi, English, Maths, Social Science and Science. If the total marks obtained by the student were 540, answer the following questions. Let us answer the questions. Before that, let us look at the given information from the pie chart. Here, there are 5 subjects: mathematics, social, science, Hindi, English. Okay, the central angle of each subject in the sector is given. Okay, so we have to find the actual marks. Here, the angles, the mathematics sector formed the angle 90 degrees at the center. Like that, the angles are 90, social 65, general science 80, Hindi 70 and English 55. If you make the total of all these angles, 90 plus 65, 155, 155 plus 155 plus 80, that is 235, 235 plus 70 is 305, plus 55 is 360 degrees. So we always get 360. Why? Because that is the total angle at the center of a circle. That's why we are calling as the central angle. Now, see, look at this. Now from these angles, we are going to find the actual marks of each subject. For example, the angle is 90 degrees in the sector of the mathematics. So, it's the marks, the mathematics marks are, see, 90 degrees by, out of 360, the total is 360. Out of 360 angle, the mathematics sector is 90 degrees. So 90 by 360 into the total marks he has given 540. Okay. Now let us cancel this. 0, 0 will be cancelled. In 18 table, 18 2s are 18 3s are. So here 2, here 3 we get. Okay. Now 90 into 3, 270 by 2, that is 135. Sorry, 135. So the marks in the mathematics is 135. Okay. Now next angle is 65 degrees by, out of 360, 360 degrees into 540. Now again, if you cancel like this, we get 3 and 2. 65 3s 195 by 2. If you divide, we will get 97.5. 97.5 marks in which subject? Social. Okay, next. Okay, next, 80 degrees out of 360 degrees into 540. Again, in the cancellation we get here 2 times, here 3. Okay, 80 into 3, 240 by 2, that is 120 marks in the subject general science. Next, Hindi, 70 degrees out of 360 degrees into 540. Okay, if you cancel, we get 2, here 3. 73 is 210 by 2, we get 105. The marks in the Hindi subject is 105. Now 55 degrees, 55 by 360 degrees into the total marks is 540. Now let us cancel 2 times and 3 times. Now 55 3s we get 165 by 2, that is 82.5. Okay, if you want to check, let us add all the marks, then you must get 540. Let us see. See here 135, 97.5, 120, 105, 82.5. Okay, here 0.5 is 1. 1 plus 13, 13 plus 5, 18, 18 plus 2. 18 plus 2 is 20, 0 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 9, 4, 14 plus 2. 40, 16, 16 plus 8, 24, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 4, 5, 540. The sum of all the marks is, the total of the marks is 540. It is correct only. Now, these are the marks of the student in different subjects. Mathematics 135, Social 97.5, General Science 120, Hindi 105 and English 82.5. So, in this way we can find the actual values if the central angles are given. So, we have taken the central angles from the circular chart and we found all the marks of the student. Now, we have to answer the questions given below. Now, what is the first question? In which subject did the student score 105 marks? Now, look at this. In which subject he got 105 marks? The first question answer is Hindi. So we can clearly say the answer from the table. Now second one, how many more marks were obtained by the student in mathematics than in Hindi? So how many more marks he got in mathematics than in Hindi? Means we need to subtract those two marks, mathematics marks 135 minus Hindi marks 105. So the difference is 20. So he got 20 marks more than Hindi marks. Answer is 20. Now let us answer the third question. Examine whether the sum of the marks obtained by social science and mathematics is more than that in Hindi and science. Now let us see. Social science and math. Okay, and is more than that science and Hindi. Science and Hindi. Let us see in the rough work. What is the sum of the marks of social and maths? 135. 97.5 plus 135. How much it is? 232.5. This is the sum of the marks of social science and maths. Now, we need to find the sum of the marks of science and Hindi. General Science 120 and Hindi 105. That is 225. Which is more? Actually, sum of the marks of science and Hindi is more. He is asking, examine whether the sum of the marks obtained in social science and maths is more than that in science and Hindi. No. Yes. Answer is yes. Here we have done in the rough work, we can check. The total marks of social science and maths is 232.5 and the total marks of science and Hindi is 225. So he got 7.5 marks more in social science and maths when we compare with science and Hindi. So answer is yes. Sorry, here what is the difference? 135 minus 105. 30 marks. So these are the answer for the given questions. The first question answer is Hindi. Second question answer is 30 marks. And the third question answer is yes. For this answer, we can refer this rough work. Okay, please copy this problem. Now look at the fifth problem. The number of students in a hostel speaking different languages is given below. Display the data in a pie chart. Okay, here this is the information of the students. Those are speaking in different languages. Hindi 40 students, English 12 students, Marathi 9 students, Tamil 9 students and Bengali 4 students. The total number of students in the hostel is 72. We need to represent the information in the pie chart. Okay, now let us prepare the central angles for the given values. Okay, now 40, the first one is 40 out of 40 out of 72. 40 people out of 72 are speaking Hindi. Sorry, 40 out of 72. Okay. Next, English. 12 students out of 72 are speaking English. Let us write here. We will simplify 12 by 72 and here 40 by 72. And next, Marathi. 9. 9 out of 72. Okay. Next, Tamil. 7 out of 72. And Bengali. 4 out of 72. Okay. Let us simplify if there is any chance. Okay. Now, if they have any common factor, let us see. Here, 8 5s are 40. 8 9s are. So, we get 5 by 9 if we cancel in 8 table. Here in 12 table, 12 1s are 12. 12 6 are 72. 1 by 6. Here in 9 table, 9 1s are 9. And 9 8s are 72. So 1 by 8. Here 7 and 72 are co-primes. We can't cancel. You leave it like this. Okay, 7 by 72 only. And 4 by 72 in 4 table we can cancel 4 1s and 4 18s. 32. So 7 by 17 we can't cancel. We can leave like this. Okay. Now we have to find the central angle for each fraction. So 5 by 9 into 360, here 1 by 6 into 360 degrees, here 1 by 8 into 360 degrees, here 7 by 72, there is no cancellation, that's why I have taken like this. Here 1 by 18 into 360 degrees. Now you look at this. How can you cancel in 9 table? In 9 table, 9 40s. So 5 into 40, 200 degrees. The first angle is 200 degrees. Here in 6 table, 6 60s. I get 60 degrees angle. Here in 8 table directly is 8 45s. We get 45 degrees. After that 72. 72 5s. Correct only? See, look at this 72 5s. 360. So 7 into 5. 35 degrees. We get 35 degrees here. And last one, 18 20s. We get 20 degrees. If you add all these angles, how much you should get? Yes, you must get 360 degrees. If you don't get 360 degrees, you have to recheck your problem once again. Something might be mistake. Okay, now let us draw the pie chart with the help of these angles. But now you look at this. This is a protractor. In your protractor, if you see, we can draw only 180 degrees. From 0 to 180, there are 180 degrees only available in the protractor. But here there is 200 degrees angle. How will you draw it? I will tell you. So 200, we can divide it into two parts, 100 and 100. Let us draw 100 degrees first. Afterwards, we can add one more 100 degrees. Okay. First of all, let us draw 100 degrees. So by keeping at O, the center point we have to keep at O, and this line should coincide with the down edge. So then 100. So if you join with the help of a scale, so this is not the permanent line. This is 100 only. This is not 200, only 100. Again, I will draw one more 100 by keeping on this imaginary line. I will draw one more 100, one more 100. Now, see. Okay, now this is one more 100. What is the total angle? 200. So now we can arrange this, the middle line. The total angle is the total angle, you can mark like this. This is 200 degrees. Is it clear? We got 200 degrees. We can't draw it directly with the help of protractor. That's why I have drawn 100 and 100. Okay, this is the center O. I'll write here. Now leave it O like this. Now, what is the next angle? The next angle is 60 degrees. This is A, this is B. Now we have to keep the protractor on the OB with center O. Now we have to draw 60 degrees. So 60 degrees you have to join like this. Okay. Here I got 60 degrees angle. Now what is the next angle? Next angle 45. This is C. Now keeping it on OC, center O. Put a point at 45 degrees. That is in between 40 and 50. Okay. Now join this point to center O. We get 45 degrees. Okay, next, this is point D. Now, 35 degrees. Take the protractor, keep it on OD, center O. Now, 35 degrees you have to keep like this. Now we get like this. This is 35 degrees. The last angle is 22 degrees. That you no need to draw it actually. The leftover angle will be automatically the remaining angle 20. It will be 20 degrees. Even if you measure also, it will be 20 degrees only. So here we have got all the sectors of different languages. Here this is Hindi, this one English speaking students, area of the sector is this one, Marathi, and this one Tamil, so Bengali. Okay, this is the pie chart for the given information. Okay, let us continue our problems in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.